The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent?
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
A run for Nick Chubb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They give to Chubb out of the gun. The 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Now Gordon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Locke going to keep this himself. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. 30, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And he's got it up and through.
It's the score, Browns 14, Broncos 7.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Locke.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Delta. Jack. Ready.
To throw again. Block. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run the option left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They give it off here to the tight end. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game. That's 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
he would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Michael O.J. Mudia with the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
To throw, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Browns have moved out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Focus, defense, focus. Let's go. 29 is Mike 29. Let's go.
Block will try again on 2nd down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Ready.
From the gun, it's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Mike 22. Mike 22.
Throwing again. Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Wide open. Complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler. 56 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
Now Chubb. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Mayfield.
Mike Purcell with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Check. Rush in. Run. Rush in.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Real. 22's coming. Mike. We don't want this.
On fourth down, here's the option. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
60 Pittsburgh. I'm here all day. Mike 20. Bravo. I'm coming.
Lock working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Judy. A gain of 6 there on first. Second and 12.
It's our time. 41 Mike. Blue Dan.
From the gun. Lock. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, 40 yards.